What is going on, dudes, and welcome to a bit of an unusual game of free-for-all in that I'm only using, well, the title suggests it's Tomahawk only, as I wanted to keep it fairly concise, but I think in reality around 4 out of my 28 kills are from shooting the ballistics knife in my defense though, and I think most of you who've at least played gun game or sticks and stones would agree with me. The ballistics knife is far more difficult to get kills with than the Tomahawk is, unless you're host. The knife generally doesn't shoot where you aim it, which makes it a bit difficult to get kills with unless both you and your enemy are completely stationary when you shoot it. That being said though, over the duration of this game, I don't shoot my primary, nor do I melee kill anyone, meaning that when I run out of my Tomahawks and my ballistics knife ammo, as happens at least once here, I'm pretty much screwed. Now for anyone confused as to why I've got 2 Tomahawks, I'm using Warlord Pro, which gives you an extra lethal and tactical. Also, you may notice there's another player in the game doing what appears to be the same Tomahawk slash ballistics knife playstyle as I am, although the difference being he was using his melee as well. Now I'm not sure if he perhaps recognized me and decided to follow along with what I was doing. That's probably a bit unlikely, as I hardly ever get recognized, in all honesty. So it could have been a coincidence, I really don't know. I just thought I'd point it out. But anyway, now that I've set the scene here, last night was actually the first time I had ever equipped Tomahawks on any of my classes. I guess I was feeling somewhat inspired by the Zerg Grizz Christmas montage in which he had like back-to-back cross-map Tomahawks, which is absolutely ridiculous. But within like my first 10 or so games of having the Tomahawks equipped with Warlord Pro, so I had 2 of them, I actually hit a cross-map Tomahawk right off the initial spawn, and I must say I was pretty stoked on that, and I think I'm gonna add that to my montage stash that I'm saving up for the end of the year. That montage stash is not very deep at the moment. I've got to get many clips for that, but I think that I'm definitely going to go for that sort of end of the year montage type thing. I'll practice my editing for the time being with more of those one game montage segments, much like that AK-47, AK-74, excuse me, Nuketown gameplay that I edited together with theater mode and a bit of After Effects. I assure you, future one-game montages will not be AK-74 on Nuketown. Cross my heart, hope to die. I will not do that anymore, just for you. But whenever I get like a really fast-paced game that's under like 4 minutes or so, I'll probably try to do one of those, maybe like once a month or less, whenever I'm feeling like it. But using those, I'll be able to practice my editing. Maybe I'll try to get some 3D going, although I was trying to rip the 3D character models from Black Ops, and the program that you're supposed to use just wasn't working for me, unfortunately. I don't know, I'm probably doing something wrong unless Black Ops is not made in the same sort of format as Call of Duty 4. It's like called DX9. I'm getting all technical here and you guys are going to be like, what? I don't care about this stuff. It's so technical and silly. Anyway, hopefully I'll get that solved. I don't know if anyone out there is a 3D expert. If so, get in contact with me. I'd love to talk to you. Because I really don't feel like making my own models in Maya and 3ds Max on my own. That would be a bit of a pain to do. But sure enough, at the end of the year, I hope to have gotten enough amazing clips. I don't know what my standards will be, but hopefully within 6 or so months, I will have gotten enough to is where I can sort of pick and choose the best and what I'd like to use. But I'm committed to that, so long as I can get my editing and the clips needed. Yeah. Anyway, a lot of people were asking me what I received for Christmas when I posted the video I posted yesterday. And the only reason I didn't mention it there was because I actually didn't know. Upon going over to my stepdad's family's house right after posting that video, we had a little gift exchange and I received a Starbucks card for an undisclosed amount of cash. Not that I don't want to tell you, it's that I actually don't know how much it was for. It was a bit mysterious. No amount was written anywhere, but I guess I can go online and type in the PIN number on the card and they'll tell me how much it's for on starbucks.com or something. Hopefully it's enough for a few frappuccinos at least. It's basically all I get at Starbucks. In addition to their coffee cakes, they have these like cinnamon swirl coffee cakes that are just so scrumdiddlyumptiously delicious and awesome. And I love those as well, although probably really, really, really unhealthy. More so than all the CPK multi-thousand calorie dishes. But still, good for the soul, and that's all that matters, right? On Christmas at least, in the holiday season, you got to indulge at least a little bit. That's what it's all about. But actually, I don't know. Frappuccino versus ice blended. I always go for caramel flavored. I don't know about you guys. I know mocha is pretty popular as well, but I always find caramel or caramel. I always call it caramel, even though there is an extra A in there. It's just what it's always gone by for me. That's my favorite flavor because it's, I don't know, it's the sweetest, and I like sweet things, and I think the ice blended, hold the phone there, I don't know how that happened. I threw a tomahawk at someone and it killed him after he meleeed me. I don't know how that works. So I could try to explain it, but I'm a bit confused. Anyway, ice blended versus frappuccino. I must say the ice blended is a bit sweeter, and I kind of like the I don't know. Just overall, I think I'm a bit bigger of a fan of the ice blended, but that's a good question of the day. Frappuccino versus ice blended. What do you prefer? I think the frappuccino is a bit more coffee-ish, and the ice blended is a bit more icy and milky. I don't know. That's at least off the top of my head. That's what I can come up with. Also, when I was over at my stepdad's family's house, we worked on a jigsaw puzzle, which I think they tend to have every Christmas. And unfortunately, this one they bought at like a garage sale or something. It was a 750-piece puzzle, but I told you they were somewhat religious, so it was a Noah's Ark jigsaw puzzle, but it was actually shaped like an ark. And unfortunately, the picture on the box was very different than the one that you actually assembled with the puzzle pieces, and that they cropped it an extreme amount. So it was likely missing pieces because they bought it at a garage sale. And on top of that, it was extremely cropped, so the edges were way more inward than the actual picture on the box showed. So it was super confusing, and I was just getting really frustrated with it. Also, I almost completely forgot to mention that on top of my Starbucks gift card, I also got $100 cash and $60 to GameStop. So all in all, pretty awesome for not even having asked for anything. But anyway, I think all my rambling is just about taking us to the end of this video. But before we go, if you've enjoyed, I do want to encourage you to take half a second to leave a thumbs up, as it's very helpful, and it's in the holiday spirit, as well as increasing penis length. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.